What's up, Council? We're doing She-Hulk, episode 6.
Just Jen.
Oh yeah, it's called Just Jen.
Let's go. So right away.
Yeah. Shout out to Madness. Yeah. Rogue Nation 845. Bro.
So right away, the jokes are non-stop. This wedding is coming at a really inconvenient time of the season. That's right, it's a bottle wedding episode. And then, just to hammer it home, to be like, there's no Daredevil, the title of the episode is called Just Jen. Like, everything to be like, sorry, we teased Daredevil.
You know, I'm glad that you're so enthusiastic.
I am, it
Because
was
we
great.
need an enthusiastic person on this panel for this episode.
Yo, okay, so first of all,
Did not like it.
of course you didn't, but the reason people don't like it is because of their expectations. Stop having
What do
expectations.
you mean expectations?
Everybody was waiting for
What are you
Daredevil.
talking about?
Everybody was waiting for
But
Daredevil.
that wasn't the reason why I was upset with it.
The episode's funny, and Titania. I love Jamila Ajamil. She is a goddess. I don't want to hear it. Dude, you were blessed with a 30-minute episode featuring
30
her.
minutes!
Featuring her. It's a blessing. A blessing.
We got to see She-Hulk go to a wedding.
And fight Titania.
Well, yeah, it was like 2.5 minute fight, maybe less.
I mean,
It was
but
short.
okay, she shows up to the wedding, right? Who shows up to the wedding to upstage the person at the wedding? That's supposed to be your friend.
Now, mind you,
terrible
Jen.
fucking
supposed to be your friend, right?
Well, first of all, her
Well, let me
friend
show
is
up to
terrible.
She-Hulk.
Her friend is
was
terrible.
Her friend was terrible.
Her friend, and wait, okay, by the way, it is a hot mess. So she's really excited because she's She-Hulk. And she shows up as She-Hulk, and she's got her new dress from the designer, and she's all excited. And her dress is like, oh my God, I want you to be Jen. You're upstaging me at my wedding as She-Hulk. Which she immediately understands, and she powers down into Jen. So that's cool. But then Titania shows up as somebody's +1. Right? Which, of course, no one is listening to Jen because most of the people at this wedding are terribly self-absorbed.
Right.
Except for the one guy hitting on Jen. Which, I like him, but then I realize, shouldn't I be suspicious of him? Right? Like, people talk...
Me and Mario thought like he was the groom or something like that. Because it looked like...
Right, like, people...
You know what I mean?
But the thing is, people, like, bossed him around. Right? Like, the bride bossed him around. I was like, oh, I need help inside. And he's like, okay, I'll help you. But at no point did anyone address him. Like, they knew him like he's a buddy from work, a buddy from high school. And that made me very suspicious.
Joey, your thoughts?
I didn't feel anything. I watched it, and I made sure I watched it right before I came here. I wanted to be clear. And by the way, I completely forgot about Daredevil. I completely forgot about it. I wasn't expecting Daredevil. I was just watching it, and besides the fact that like the actress is so charming, and it's like making me like these episodes are making me like her more. I didn't really feel anything.
There was
It
no
just kinda
oomph
like,
in this.
yeah, there was nothing. Like when they decided to fight, they had a really
Yeah, we're already...
quick fight, but they had some cool angles, like that whole angle where she punches Titania.
Yeah.
Like it was
Yeah, that was
directed pretty
that
well.
was actually some good CGI for once.
Yeah.
Like, it looked like
Yeah.
like a real fight moment.
Yeah.
Which I was gonna say, which is the complete opposite of the flying kick in episode 1.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
the flying kick looks so horrible, and then like this looked like someone in the freaking tech room was like, no, we gotta make it look good. We gotta make it look good.
It was
But-
better there.
I guess the overall...
And the B plot is what's
my
his name,
God.
Mr.
Don't even
Immortal.
get started on the fucking
Mr. Immortal.
Mr.
Which is a
Immortal.
mutant.
Yeah.
He's a mutant.
Yeah.
So, I thought it was hilarious. when
To
he
get out
just
of his-
jumps out the
That
window.
was the best
Yeah.
part. Yeah, that was the best part of the whole episode. That was so
He's like,
funny.
I'm out of here.
Just the way he jumped too, it was perfect.
Like, so.
Mario's like, is he about to jump out the window?
Because he can't take confrontation. So he's ended all his relationships by committing suicide, dying temporarily, and then making a new
Yeah.
identity.
Yeah. That was good. Okay, maybe I'm not so upset.
That
I'm not so
part
upset
was
now.
good, but
Oh,
it was
I thought the whole thing where they were trying like the whole idea that he couldn't stand confrontation in the room of his lovers, they're all there and it's like, I had a child with him, shouldn't I be entitled to some money?
Yeah.
So She-Hulk's assistant, her friend there, she actually negotiates the whole room. She breaks down who gets what, and what's fair and gets them all to agree. And Karen, the other lawyer, is like, I'm actually impressed by you and all of this. And then like his most recent wife, they had to make eye contact with her and give her a sincere
That was a
15-second
fun joke.
apology.
Yeah, that was a good joke.
The jokes for that section were good. She-Hulk is charming. It is not a
It is
superstar
charming.
episode. It's not like I'm
Yeah.
not giving this episode.
They kind of warned us in the beginning, too.
Yeah.
She looks fourth wall, and she's like, what did she say?
She's just like, you might be thinking this is an inconvenient time of the season, and you're right. But that's the way weddings are. And by the way, that is the way weddings are. I got a wedding Saturday. I'm sure y'all heard me talk about this before. It is inconvenient. Inconvenient.
But he loves to be there because I'm
I
sure
am
he cares
officiating.
about
I
the
am
people in
officiating.
the wedding.
I do. Their hairstyle is already canceled on them, causing major tragedy.
Oh, no.
There's no one to pick up the cake, but it's great. It's great because they have
Life.
faith. They have faith
Life.
that we're gonna get
Life.
through this. It's
Life.
just major.
Back to She-Hulk.
Who's the chick? The other lawyer,
Karen.
Karen. Yeah,
Mhm.
I don't like her.
Karen.
She's very. I feel like she just comes off very pretentious.
She is, but that is her. That is
That's her in the books.
Right, because she came from beauty queens.
Okay.
Like she's a super mega pageant queen who became a lawyer.
Okay.
So like yes, the vibe is the correct vibe.
Yeah, correct vibe on that.
You
Alright.
know, that's why she's like a little bit friendly, but you could see that the wall is always up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so
every time you hear something new about her, you kind of like, oh, she's opening up.
right, exactly. Like she opened up a little bit for Jen, and now she opened up. I wish I could remember Jen's assistant's name, and she opened up a little bit for her. So her character is slowly.
But we only got 3 episodes left, right? There's 9 episodes in this season.
Yeah.
So my biggest fear is that we're not gonna have a spectacular ending.
Or maybe Daredevil will be in the last episode, and that'll be our spectacular ending.
Think it'll be like an hour episode type thing.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
For what? Daredevil 5 minutes?
Oh, I think Daredevil will be around,
Um,
being all handsome and
Being
charming.
this is gonna be his first appearance
Yeah, it's
in
gotta
the
be a horror.
MCU,
Yes.
you'd think it's gonna have some meat to the bone.
Well,
you
he's
know what I mean?
there to convince Jen that she should also be a superhero and not just a lawyer. Like all the trailers point to that.
yeah.
You know.
Okay.
So I'm looking for, and because I'm still suspicious about the guy in the wedding, and I know I'm speculating, but I'm suspicious of the guy at the wedding. I feel like we have not seen the last of the Wrecking Crew, and I feel like that's going to be a problem.
That was mentioned this episode, was it?
Yes, and
Wow.
I am starting to think that the guy at the wedding might actually be the unseen villain.
What was the scene? They mentioned it. Like
The very
some-
end, or because I thought that was just.
I feel like there was a scene.
No, at
that
the very
was-
beginning when
that
they're
was briefly mentioned.
yeah, in the very beginning she briefly mentions it to her assistant when she's like preparing for the wedding.
Okay. Oh yeah, and then they had. Let's not forget they had that whole cancel She-Hulk thing
Yeah.
on the computer, which
Yo, that is hilarious because that's the way people have been acting in real life, and they filmed this how long ago? Right? Like it
About a
is
year
just
ago?
it's like I'm just saying like everyone in the writer room is like, yo, this is exactly how people are gonna react. Let's just do
Yeah.
it. I mean, like that part is funny.
I was telling everybody that's how I feel. I feel like out of the loop. You know what I mean? Like I see that, and I see that that's like the norm now, and I just realize my age. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just like what this is like the new.
Well,
this is
Titania,
what is happening.
like Titania is behaving almost exactly like a Kardashian influencer.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, the more tasteless version, but it's still the behavior right on.
Right, but that was the one thing that, although I like Titania, I feel like the comic version is a little more brute.
She
For
is
sure,
more
you
brute
know what I
because
mean?
she's a Boston Irish girl.
Yeah.
You know, that Doom randomly experimented on gave powers and forgot she existed. And then her friend, Volcana, who Doom randomly experimented on gave powers and forgot existed. Doom is horrible.
And
Doom's
he's
awesome.
coming.
I love Doom.
He's coming.
He is coming.
Yeah.
Doom is
But
coming.
he is also the epitome of horrible men. That's a theme with me today. I'm really sorry.
That's, that's all right.
Oh, actually, speaking of horrible men, they met their quota of showing a horrible man in every She-Hulk episode.
That's right, because you know what's his
Immortal.
name? Yeah, Mr. Immortal.
Mr. Immortal.
Yeah.
They met their quota. They made sure he was white too.
Oh, you know what? That was important.
That was very important.
You know. And he had, and of his many lovers, one of them was gay, so that made me feel good. Made me feel included.
Yeah, I thought that was cool. But at the same time, the reason why they're doing this, folks, is because men are superior. You have to understand this. Men are the. Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind.
Where that is so
We
much.
could possibly be superior.
People are no. In general, lots of people are pretty terrible. But seriously,
But there's
folks,
there's some great women out there that's more superior than men. But I gotta stick with my men folk here.
I don't know. I think Kamari is pretty superior.
That's what I said. Every now and then you get a couple more in there. You know what I mean? I ain't forget about you, baby. I got you. All right. She-Hulk, episode 6. Leave your comments below. Let us know what you think. We'll be back next week. For Joey, Cliff, for myself.
I might be canceled.
We'll check y'all next week. Peace.
Hey guys.
Yeah. Shout out to Madness. Yeah. Rogue Nation 845. Bro.